So, it's Melanie Petro. This is Terry. And we are going to do a little fluff for her. Terry's had some resurfacing, which looks really good. When I look at her, I see this. So that's going to be the first thing. She could use a little lift in her brows. Squeeze your brows, Terry. Come on, squeeze your brows. Is that as good as you can? Maybe she still has a little bit. So around her eyes, where these little crow's feet are, I can put some Botox and help that. And then she's showing us she wants some in her forehead. You have to be really careful when you have this line above your forehead because you can't come down so far that it drops. So you kind of have to keep it up high. Some people don't think there's a muscle right there. She has a little bit of it, but for the most part, most people's muscles come up into their hairline. If you have friends that move up there and nowhere else, that's not hard to fix. So, if anybody has any questions, you're welcome to ask us.
So happy Valentine's to me.
Happy Valentine's to you. Okay, smile. Relax. Little bitty sticks. This is the Botox. This will take about a couple of days to kick in. It can be different every time you have it sometimes.
And you cannot feel it.
Well, some people can feel a little pinched, but it's a good pinch. Don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. You know what you know what it's going to do.
You do. Terry wouldn't flinch, probably no matter, but raise your brows for me. She can take some pain. So this is a tiny needle, though. I can see most of her veins, and I'm looking for them. So you can see one here. So I'm just being careful not to come down too low. So she'll have a little bit of movement. So she'll look
normal.
Natural. I'm going to do a couple of things. She doesn't want me to do her lips, which is kind of getting on my nerves.
But the last time it did great, and I think it still looks
She
good.
likes them the way they are, so I have to respect that.
And I have to say again that my resurfacing was 8 years ago.
Also can say that you will come back and you will say, hey, you know,
Okay, absolutely.
I'm right about my lips. But that's okay. I'm
Okay.
patient. So I'm going to ice this side. Maybe it's just the way you put on your lipstick. Maybe they're just dry.
They are dry.
She was a little gloss. That would help. So this is kind of an instant thing. So she, you know, you'll be able to see this from one side to the other really quickly. This is Juvederm Ultra Plus, which is what I like for right there. Hang on. I don't like those spots. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell them how it feels. Little bitty stick. You okay?
Absolutely.
So this is a really fun thing to do. I can do this to myself too. I'll have to do that next. Just trying to get over some bruises. God, it looks good, Terry. So I'm creasing it so I can see right where it goes. A lot of times this happens from how you sleep.
And this one is probably, you can tell more because I sleep on this side.
And then the reason I want to do her lips, I'm going to probably do it anyway. I just want to pull this out a little, how this overlaps. So I'm going to avoid putting it in her lip, and I'm going to put it kind of right here to try to boost that up. I actually didn't. I'm using one on each side for her because I like to kind of come out where she's got a little bit of skin that needs to be. So I kind of crease it so I can see it. Not too much right here because when she smiles, this really comes up in her. And Terry smiles a lot.
I do.
So one of the big mistakes with fillers is people putting it right here and then smile. See how it can push up and even make things look worse, which is definitely not the goal. So, let me see. That looks really good. I'm going to let you look at it and tell us what you see.
You're right. You're right.
But do you...
I can right here, I can tell that because over here is the line.
I know, but just this line.
Oh, absolutely. Like I love it. Unfortunately, as we age, our face drops. I'm not sure if that's the right word.
I mean, it's definitely true that you just feel dropped.
That's That's a good way of putting it.
I feel much
I don't want to
better.
be dropped. Don't drop me. Fluff me. Fluff
You
up
and I
my
been
face.
together way too long.
Yes, we have.
That looks really good.
Mhm.
So, looking at it from different angles, sit up just a little bit because everybody looks better laying down. Almost everybody. That looks really good. Open your mouth for me. So with her, I'm real careful not to put too much there because I don't want it to push up on her full cheek. That looks really good. Okay, you can lay down. That's some ice.
And what's
So
all
the
else
ice
I have?
helps. It helps with pain and discomfort. It also helps keep her from bruising. So our lasers, how's your chicken pox, MP? Did you show them?
They're better.
It
They
is
really
better.
are. They're like, it almost feels like it's drying up.
Did you have chicken pox?
No.
No.
I was going to say, you're too old for chicken pox.
No.
She's
Well, I guess
too
not.
young to not eat like bad. So she had
I had
bumps on her
breakouts.
chest. and
Oh.
we did
gotcha.
BBL. My skin looked really good. Everybody told me I got my makeup look. Don't you dare flash that to me. That was this morning. Because it's just brighter, like from doing BBL.
Okay, we
and
need to
things
do we need to do BBL on me then. I need some brightening.
It's really good. It just, there's no downtime in it. I mean, I could tell this morning. Your face feels smoother, so when you put on stuff. Did my makeup look good this morning, Beezy? Beezy tricked me into wearing, you can show them Beezy. Beezy tricked me into wearing pink today. She was
For
at the house
Valentine's.
early this morning.
It's Valentine's Day.
So, then I thought it was Wednesday, so I was running all over because of our Wednesdays we were a pink thing.
Yeah.
And then I get here, I'm like, why are y'all not wearing
She said,
pink?
is it not Wednesday? I said it's Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
Someone asked how much.
How much is Juvederm? It's $6.50. We do have, I don't know how many rebates we have left. We have some for 100 off.
We have 23.
Left? Okay, we got 23, so it'll be $5.50 till we run out. So I'm doing that so I can see exactly where to put it. And then I'm kind of feathering it. If you put it in the wrong place, open your mouth, or you put it above the line, which you see a lot. I don't know if, some lady told me the other day she just felt like her doctor couldn't see because it was right above where she wanted it. Terry knows on what she takes. Aspirin, ibuprofen, Mobic, all of them.
Just ibuprofen.
So that makes you
Bleed.
That can make you bleed. But a little bit of pressure and open your mouth for me. I'll just hold it and you can close it. I'll hold it for a second and it'll. If she were to get a bruise, we can obviously treat it.
Is your bruise?
Yeah, it's a lot lighter actually.
It really is.
Now, how do you treat bruises?
That laser, I've never.
Really?
Layered all
Now I'll
kinds
have to
of
start
new
sending
things.
patients over here for that.
I don't just treat anybody's bruises. I will. If you get an injectable with me, I don't want you to be bruised. So, I see. Sit up just a little bit for me. Okay. So I think she's a little bit right there. And again, I don't want too much there because smile, it'll push that up. Okay, sit back. So you really have to look at people animated to decide what they need. Because that's kind of, so I can feel some of this though. That looks good. Your bumps do look better, Mary Peyton.
How I ever do. I think I'm gonna get me a blemish bar dye though, just to keep them away.
I like the blemish bar. I use it every day. It can't combat the stuff you're eating though. Have you?
I eat right on the weekdays.
Are you going with us Thursday night? I'll make sure you eat right.
I want to eat right.
But you're my kind of girl. I'm like,
I like to for the most part, but I do like.
I like
Good
junk.
food.
I am bad junk food junkie. I admit it.
I mean, I have to.
I'm
eat
sorry.
I
I
eat
know.
gummy cherries.
Yes, we both love gummies.
How much for Botox, and do you have any specials for it?
We do. We have some $50 off rebates, and we also are in Brilliant Distinction. So Botox is about $250 an area, but some people need less. Like in Terry, in her forehead, I did less. So what she had in her forehead would be the equivalent of about a little less than $200. because I can't treat that. So if I freeze all this and not this, that can shoot up. But around her eyes, I do more. And sometimes I do this, but right now she's not moving it.
You've trained me. Do not concentrate.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yeah, you. I mean, you're
It must have gone in my head. Me too.
Quit squinting.
So Terry also needs BBL on her chest.
Yes, I laid out in the sun growing up.
And she
Baby
loved every
oil.
second of it.
And loved every second of it. And now I'm paying for it.
So that looks really good. So she can go home. She can put on makeup.
It does look so
Do whatever
good.
she wants. And that's an instant thing. And
Thank
that's
you.
Juvederm Plus.
Oh, yes.
And that does
Now we got to
really, really good. Yeah, I mean, one thing for that would be to do a lift, but you don't want to stop for 1 second. Another thing, Neck to Firm works really good for that. Skin tight and BBL because of the texture. I mean, I hate when people say chicken skin because
It is.
I think it'll.
It is chicken skin.
And then I won't eat chicken forever. I'm already not eating
Look.
fish because it's so unreal then.
Look.
I know, don't make it the chicken though, but you can, BBL and Skin Tight will help that texture. Other than removing the skin. Now, young people, like my little child to my left, they're starting to get tech neck. So these lines, that's what they call it, because from looking down, I'm not going to do it.
So you're teaching yourself not to do it.
But looking down, you know, they're starting to get lines faster than anybody. But BBL and Skin Tight is a great combination for your neck. That's
Stay tuned.
we
We'll
do
do that
have
next.
we do have a BBL special where you get, what is it?
BBL
Get an
face
area of skin tight
skin tight.
included.
I just liked making the email because this girl's on the beach with a,
Beach.
she's on the beach.
Okay.
We
can do
made a
that.
video of that yesterday. BBL's no downtime or anything. I mean, you won't know what to do with yourself.
Okay, well, we
You
may
won't
have
be red. You won't be able to scratch it.
Okay.
Feel it.
Sold.
Okay.
Sold.
So we'll do that and show.
Yes.
And that'll help with the brown spots. What you don't want to be is one of these women, like even if she wanted to look like this in 10 years, for her chest to go age faster than her face, because this skin is real, and I can't touch it now because I'm thinking about chicken, but this skin is really thin. And so this skin, you can't burn it up the way you can the face. The face has got sweat, oil glands, hair follicles, all these things that help it heal. And when you do the neck and chest, it's real thin. So we have to stay on top of it. Somebody asked me today, is this all going to come back? Well, it can always. Every time the sun hits your face, you're going to form a spot because you're trying to protect yourself. But you want to keep it almost like sanded down so that it doesn't get really thick and bad, because with your neck and chest, I mean, there's not much you can do. And your hands, I do the same thing on your hands. You can actually do a body peel. They do really good on the hands. They do really good on
Can
the
we just
feet.
do the whole body?
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Just do the whole body.
And we can show it.
Yes.
We can show your hands. That doesn't hurt. It just, the way it peels.
Yeah. I look like I don't want 90-year-old hands.
You're not going to have 90-year-old hands. We can put fillers in them. You don't need that yet, though. You just need the texture. And you need to be using your sunscreen and all the way
Yeah,
down.
oh, I do now.
On top of your hands.
Didn't, but I do now.
Good. You're making progress.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a good day.